Hello guys, in this video we are going to discuss the key differences between an angel investor and a venture capitalist. Now many young entrepreneurs are in a wonderful financial land of opportunity, and many times they go to the wrong person to pitch. In other words, angel investors and venture capitalists, even though there are hundreds of similarities, young entrepreneurs often make a mistake of pitching to the wrong person. And being an angel investor myself, I have seen this happen a lot. And I have made this video just to clear the confusion between venture capitalist and an angel investor. If you ask many people out there, they might not know the difference, or they might think they are the same people. Although there are hundreds of similarities between a venture capitalist and an angel investor, but going with the wrong one might actually be very bad for your startup. Now, the similarities which are very striking, and I think they are self-explanatory, are both of them want a piece of your business. In other words, both of them will take a stake from your business, and both of them will give you money in exchange for a stake. But it is not as simple as it looks. Therefore, in this video, what I have done is I have listed out 5 key differences between a venture capitalist and an angel investor. And after watching this video, especially for young entrepreneurs out there, it will be very easy for you to take a call, because not all startups require an angel or vice versa. So depending on the video that you see right now, it will be quite clear whom do you need to pitch to. Therefore, coming to the first point, venture capitalists work for a company, whereas an angel investor operates individually or independently. Okay. Many people feel that even venture capitalists operate independently. It is not true. Some exceptions in all the points, but I'm talking about the mainstream points. So venture capitalists are usually employees of a firm, whereas an angel investor is an individual. That is why the point number 2 will make more sense. Point number 2 is venture capitalists do not invest their own money, whereas an angel investor will invest their own money. In other words, venture capitalists do not have their own money at stake, whereas an angel investor have their own money at stake. So if you see, because they operate individually, they give their own money, whereas venture capitalists usually, since they are employees of a company, the money usually comes from the partners or the top management. The third difference between a venture capitalist and an angel investor is, venture capitalists, since they operate from a firm's point of view, their financial capability, their financial cushion is very high compared to an angel investor. This is an important point. As an example, let me tell you, an angel investor might not have so much of capital to fund your entire startup or to take quite a big chunk out of it, because since they are operating individually, their financial stretch is also limited. Whereas a venture capitalist or the firm, the VC firm, have very deep pockets. Okay, they might even take up to 100% of your company, whereas an angel investor will be a bit stretched to do so. Therefore, if you need a huge chunk of money for your startup, for a small stake or for a significant stake, angel investors might not be your answer. You might need to pitch to a venture capitalist. Or if you're pitching to an angel investor, you might require 3 to 4 angel investors to pool in together. Now, point number 4 is, venture capitalists have obligation not only of giving you the money, but once they are convinced with your idea that the startup is good or your particular project is excellent, they invest from all dimensions. In other words, they work on your behalf, they see who the competition is, they make sure your company gets the definitive and competitive edge, and they do everything possible because of the mutual benefit to make sure that your company survives in the corporate world. Because once they have invested in you, they have not only invested financially, they have invested in all three dimensions. That is why they will take complete care in all aspects, and they will make sure that the company succeeds. Whereas an angel investor's main obligation is only finance, almost like a mini bank, where some angel investors might give you contacts and other form of free stuff along with that, but mainly angel investors are meant for finance. And any other help from an angel investor is very limited depending on their capability, ability and availability. Whereas a venture capitalist firm will make sure you get all of the above. Therefore, if you're looking to make your company go into a multi-million-dollar company, you will need CEOs, CFOs, CXOs. Venture capitalists or venture capitalist firms will be a very smooth road for you because they have the experience in that, and they have made many small companies into big giants. And the last difference between a venture capitalist firm and angel investors is due diligence. If you are pitching to a venture capitalist, and if they take a stake in your company, they will make sure that you follow certain diligence in how you operate. Means you cannot operate as you want. They will take cognizance of your legal, they will take cognizance of your day-to-day expense accounts. They will make sure from an audit and legal point of view you are covered, and they will totally express an interest to view your books to keep them in order. Whereas an angel investor will not do that much of a due diligence because the obligation is merely finance, and after that they leave it up to you. Therefore, if you are a kind of a company which requires micromanagement at that stage, then venture capitalist is a better option. But if you want a free hand and if you want the minimum micromanagement from the stakeholders, then angel investors will be a good option. So I have listed down 5 key differences between venture capitalists and angel investors. Sometimes people pitch to both, they give their stakes to both, but more or less if you see these differences, depending on your startup, depending on the nature of your startup, you will get the answer whether you need to pitch to a VC or whether you need to pitch to an angel investor. Hope this video has helped you clarify the major differences between a venture capitalist and an angel investor. Thank you.